Divine Feminine is not a goddess on a pedestal or a distant myth. It's a living pulse of love and mystery already inside of you. In the next few minutes, we will remember her together. Hi, I'm Juliana. This is not a theory, not something I read in books. It is something I have lived, lost, and being led back to. I have danced in her presence, prayed in her silence, and wept in her embrace. The Divine Feminine has been my guide when my mind could not see the way forward, and my resting place when my heart felt too heavy. Today, I invite you to set aside the idea what feminine power should be and instead open to the truth that she's already lives in you. The Divine Feminine is beyond form, beyond category. She's the mystery, the beauty in the unknown. She's the stillness beyond the breath, the grace in your body, the softness in your voice, and the subtle presence that holds you when no one else is around. She exists in the presence where the conscious and the unconscious meet, where the veils are lifted and you see life with the eyes of the soul. She's not something outside of you. She's the deepest current of feminine power, the purity that rises from within and touches every part of your life when you allow it. To connect with her is to soften and surrender, not to try to harden, is allowing her to move within you, to live through you, to express herself in your daily moments without forcing, without striving. This is the essence of the true feminine power, meaning many of us have been taught to survive through effort, through constant motion, through proving ourselves. But the Divine Feminine is not reached through striving. She's met in stillness. She reveals herself when you release your grip, when you let go the need to feel the silence or direct your outcome. She has been there since the beginning, before the first stories, before the first names of God, goddesses. She's not bound to one face or one tradition or one title. She's present herself, older than the stars, deeper than the oceans, and yet closer to your heartbeat. Throughout time, humanity has honored her through the image of goddesses, myths, and icons. These can be beautiful, sacred doorways, but they are not the whole of her. Divine Feminine invites us to step through the doorways into the vast presence that exists beyond image, beyond archetypes. When you let her presence move you, it melts the rigidness, dissolves the illusion of separation, and opens the body and spirit to truth that feminine power is something you're not performing, is what you are. To embody the Divine Feminine is to see beyond the limits of the ego and the mind. It is to let the beauty take up space in your life without the need to control it. She cannot be confined or contained. She is quiet power that holds you when you feel defeated, the compassion that gathers your scatterness pieces and makes you whole again. When you open to her, you open to unconditional love. This is the strength of the feminine power, alive, liberated, and rooted in truth, not performance. She's not something to be achieved. She is something to remember. Begin by breathing into your heart. Let your body soften. Allow the edges you have been holding tight to relax. Feel into your womb space or your centers as the sacred origin of light within you. Let your emotions rise without pushing them away or need to name them. In the presence, the Divine Feminine energy will reveal itself in waves of sensations, in a quiet knowing, in a deep peace that needs no explanation. In her presence, you begin to understand the feminine power meaning not as control, but as trust, softness, and truth. The divine feminine does not exist apart from the divine masculine. They move together as two aspects of one whole. Like the fire and the warmth it gives, like the ocean and the shore that shapes it. When they unite within you, there's a profound peace. The inner conflict between the doing and the being dissolves. Your spirit rests in harmony. This is the oneness every soul longs for. The separation of the divine feminine in our culture has caused deep wound, emptiness, disconnection, imbalances. But when she returns, when she stands beside the divine masculine in you, they create a union that births compassion, humility, and deep love into the world. This merging is the fullness expansion of the feminine power, where creation and receptivity meets as one. If these words awaken something in you, give yourself the gift of a quiet space after this video. Place your hands over your heart, over your womb. Breathe slowly and feel her presence rise within. You don't need to go anywhere to find the divine feminine. She's here now, waiting for you to listen. If you're ready to walk deeper into this remembrance, join me, share your experience, and open this conversation in community. Like, comment, or subscribe if you feel called, not for me, but for the parts of you that still say yes to the true feminine power meaning. Until next time.